Iran, Israel, unemployment numbers, a ton of stuff happening that caused a real chaotic week in the stock market. Let's take a quick look at how it all went. My name is Michael, and I teach faith based investors a smoother, smarter way to be consistent in their short term trading. And in the next 90 seconds, I'm going to give you a Cliff Notes summary of what happened in the markets this week. Now, the Nasdaq started off the week coming in at around $607, and it sold off hard, then it rallied hard, and then it sold off again. And after all of that drama, we're finishing the week almost exactly where we started, which is notable since the range from top to bottom of this week, from about 592 to 613, is a 3.5% swing, only to end up right back where we started. So the whole week was basically a big fight over that 600 level. And there were two big things that caused this kind of volatility and indecision. First, obviously, the geopolitical tension in Iran moved the markets lower on Monday, but not enough really to keep it there. In fact, that initial reaction on Monday morning, that turned out to be the lowest point of the entire week. And secondly, traders reacting to some economic uncertainty and headline risk has driven prices up and down both ways in sharp directions. So take, for instance, the unemployment data that came out today showing a loss of 92,000 jobs versus the 50,000 that was expected. Now, this is the third time in 5 months that the U.S. economy has lost jobs, and it has pushed unemployment numbers up to 4.4%. Now, despite the less than ideal news here on the economic front, every dip just seems to be bringing buyers back in. And now the big question going into next week is simple. Does the Nasdaq hold this 600 level and move higher, or does it finally break below and trigger a bigger sell-off? Because right now, the market looks like it's just coiling up for that next big move, and a headline out of the Middle East or next week's key economic reports that you see right here may tip the scales in one direction or the other for us. This has been my weekly recap. Hopefully you found it helpful, and I'd love to hear in the comments what you think the market's going to do next week. Do we go up from here? Do we go down from here? Leave a comment. Let me hear your thoughts.